incredible. The food that was available at our local stores, just friends with backhoes coming down and working, and just everything was just so wonderful. And that's where we need to get back to. That's the Wimberley way.
Thank you, Larry. Sally?
The city wastewater treatment plant solution put forth by past mayors and councils falls vastly short of meeting reasonable standards of both fiscal responsibility and community inclusiveness. A $5.4 million sewer treatment plant in Blue Hole Park that serves 4% of our population and will require more than 17% of our budgeted debt service subsidies is not only inefficient but irresponsible. Let's not talk discharge. My position of direct discharge of treated effluent into our communities, creeks, and rivers is quite simple. None, ever. Not one drop. Not type 2, not type 1, not when it rains, not 5 times a year. Not even in a just say it happens or a last resort situation. This has been my stance, pardon me, both as a city official since I joined the council last May and as a private citizen before my appointment. It has not, and it will not waver. I do not want to bring this community to the point of last resort. I do not want to entertain the notion of just say it happens. I want to ensure it doesn't. This election is about more than sewer. This election is about how we as a community choose to go about business in our world. This election is about asking questions, no matter how hard they are, letting go of assumptions and prejudices, no matter how ingrained, and embracing a spirit of creative problem solving that honors citizen input. Looking at better solutions to all of our problems, being a better community in all ways. That is something we can talk about. More importantly, with your vote, that's something we can do.
Thank you. Steve?
Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you to the league for doing this once again. We do need to solve the wastewater, and of course, it's not the only issue. We've talked about affordability on the wastewater, and we've all stood up here and sat up here and given our opinions on the rates and whether it's affordable or not. The Texas Water Development Board, TCEQ, the city's financial planner, and the city's bond agencies have all given the green light and said this is very affordable for a city our size with the revenues that we have. The loan that we have approved from the Texas Water Development Board provides for no ad valorem tax. It has no ad valorem tax pledge, zero, none. It is all revenue-based pledge. So there is no tax. Let's talk about civility and transparency and financial responsibility. Let's talk about transparency. It seems this bleeds into financial responsibility as well. A couple of our council members met with, and my opponent was one of them, met with the Economic Development Agency on, I believe it's a phone call, with the express desire to give back the $1 million grant. That's not responsible. That's not fiscally responsible. It's not transparent either because she didn't have council approval to go do that. Council didn't ask her to do that, nor did she come back and tell council that it happened, that meeting occurred.
Let's please keep our comments away from being personal.
I'm sorry. So we need to get back to financial responsibility and transparency. This council terminated our city administrator with several months left to go on his contract, and that cost the city over $100,000 to do that. So we need to get back to fiscal responsibility. And I ask for your vote on May the 6th. I want to become your city council person again and represent you on that city council. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give the candidates a big hand. And I'd also like to give you, the audience, a big hand for your civility, your integrity, and your respect of the candidates. Thank you very much.